Hi everyone, hey, Alexandra here with MDPen. I wanted to talk about the importance of quality aftercare in microneedling. Of course, here at MDPen, we are a microneedling company with aftercare skincare as well as skincare that is used at the time of microneedling. Please feel free to ask questions in the comments. So when it comes to the MDPen skincare products, as I said, they are used during the treatment. And one way as a professional, you can decide which aftercare you want to give the patient is give whatever you use during the treatment. We always use the copper HA mist in the treatment. So I always recommend that it be included in the aftercare. We are always prepping the skin with MDPen's hydrating cleanser. We're removing the numbing with this. They should go home with this. And we have 3 different serums and our growth factor gel that can all be effectively used as a treatment glide while needling. So those can also be included in aftercare. And outside of the mist, you do want a secondary hydrator like a serum or a cream or a gel. So definitely do that. You don't want to put yourself at risk as a professional to not be giving adequate home care. If your patient has any type of reaction, even if they're overly dry, if they're breaking out a ton, if they're not seeing results, their mind is going to go towards the treatment. They're going to blame the microneedling treatment itself, when really it is an issue of aftercare. So your aftercare needs to be clean, it needs to be hydrating, and it needs to be protecting the skin. This is going to be so important. And that's long-term home care as well. If the patient's skin is not hydrated enough, they're not going to see the results that are happening from their microneedling series. So this is going to be really important. Hi, Mosh. How does sun protection factor into aftercare for microneedling? So yes, you absolutely have a conversation about sun protection. You really should not have any type of long-term direct sun exposure for at least a week following the treatment. So you need to set that precedent and let them know, hey, it's going to be a week before you can do more than, run errands, walk to the mailbox, short walks and things like this. So definitely set that up. After 24 hours, patients do need to be using sunscreen. You want to know which sunscreen they're using. Of course, when you end the treatment, they're not going home with sunscreen on. So you need to be very clear to your patient about getting straight home, straight indoors, and not having that direct sun exposure is really important. So sunscreen, even though it's not used until, again, 24 hours after the treatment, it's definitely part of the aftercare and definitely a conversation that you do want to have. I think I answered this one already. What products do you recommend to use in microneedling aftercare? So we have an aftercare recovery kit on the website. If your client, or if you yourself as the client, if you're in need of a total system for aftercare post microneedling, definitely just go straight for that kit. If you already have the cleanser and the sunscreen or something like that, you can go straight for the post-care trio, which is also available on the website as well. But as I said, a good place to start when it comes to aftercare is definitely make sure that you're retailing the hydrating cleanser, the copper HA mist, and again, a secondary hydrator. There's no excuses, guys. We have hydrators for all skin types. We have 3 serums. We have a cream for people that need that extra moisture, hydration to their skin, that element of ceramides. We have that. We also have the growth factor gel for people that are willing to invest a little bit more, spend a little bit more money, help build and promote that collagen. Are there specific considerations for different skin types when it comes to microneedling aftercare? Yes. So as I said, we have 3 different serums. We have our pure HA serum, which is the purest of pure. It's only 5 ingredients. This is a very safe, effective choice for people with a lot of allergies. We do have aloe in quite a few of our products. So if someone has an aloe allergy, definitely go for the HA, just straight across the board. If they're more oily, more combo, more acneic, Tighten and Lift is my personal preference. This is the lightest of our 3 serums, so this would be something they would go home with along with that Copper HA Mist. If they have more dry, mature skin, if they've had a body treatment, if they have compromised skin, a lot of photo damage, sun damage, I like cellular renewal. If you're in a super dry climate, I also like cellular renewal included in the aftercare. So again, just so many choices to choose from. Here's that link to our serums page. Definitely check that out, guys. All of these kits are listed there. And again, there's multiple kits that can be used as aftercare. Honestly, even our minimalist kit could be used as aftercare. Again, you would want to wait 24 hours to start the sunscreen, but that's going to be another complete kit that's going to include cleanser and sunscreen. Always make sure you're taking a look at the patient's cleanser, what they're going to be using, because even though something may be labeled as gentle, sulfate-free, paraben-free, fragrance-free, it does not mean that the cleanser is not going to be drying. So this is going to be very important. You do not want to over dry their skin post microneedling, post peels. It just increases the downtime and results are not going to be as aesthetically pleasing or as visible when they're not on the appropriate cleanser. Again, if someone is going to have direct sun exposure the week following their treatment, that is someone that needs to be rescheduled. It's worth rescheduling the patient. You do not want to do this anytime before something like that. So of course, during spring and summer months, you have to be a little bit more cautious, and people, taking different types of trips and vacations and outdoor time. So just always get used to having that conversation, again, with your clients and patients. If you don't retail them skincare as a professional, you're doing them a disservice. You're doing yourself a disservice. And people will buy the skincare somewhere else, whether it's Target, Ulta, Sephora, wherever they wonder to, or whatever they're using at home. So make sure that you're doing this. You can bundle it right into the treatment price. And yeah, just make sure you're guiding your patients, your clients on how to use it. The first 36 hours are going to be the most important. So that's the time that they really need to be using MDPen products. And after that, they can venture into their normal skincare routine. They can bring back vitamin C and things like this. But those first 3 days, it's going to be very important that they have the MDPen products. So thank you so much, guys. I will see you guys next week. Bye.